based in Singapore, primarily taking care of FSI sector. So today's sharing is going to be about NFT. I'm not too sure, who actually heard about NFT. But later on, I will share with you, NFT is actually getting more hot and popular in this current, modern days. So today's agenda, I'll be talking about, an overview of the NFT and what exactly is NFT, how it works, and what is the benefit of NFT and why is it getting so popular, right? And then I'll move on to the challenges and risks of protecting digital assets. So these digital assets might be different from what you know, using some encryption tool to actually protect it. So it's slightly different if you deal with NFT tokens, right? And then I'll move on to the challenges of building NFT marketplace platform. And last but not least, I will give a few of these solutions. How can we actually tackle against NFT challenges, all the risks, all the pain points and issues that all the NFT marketplace vendors they are facing right now. And last but not least, I will have one case study to share with you. In Singapore, we already have a use case, especially using Alibaba Cloud to host the NFT marketplace. So for the benefit of everyone here, NFT is actually a non-fungible token. So it can represent any single thing. It can be a music file, it can be an Excel file or PowerPoint file or any painting, etc. So why is there this non-fungible token existent? Because actually NFT has been in the market for about 7 or 8 years, and it only recently started very popular when Ethereum actually broadcast this information to the world. Right, and the opposite of NFT is actually called a fungible token. So fungible token, we can actually treat it just like coins or even the notes. So let's say if you were to go to shop and pay for something else, $10 notes can actually exchange for two $5 notes. So this is what we call is something that you can actually exchange. But when it comes to NFT, these things are actually unique. You will not be able to actually do any interchange. Right? So this is how NFT is actually representing any kind of art, collectibles, or even real estate. So in the modern, in the very traditional way, internet, when you have any music, if you are a content creator, for instance, I'm the content creator of this music, and I upload this music to Spotify, for instance, and someone could actually download this music to the desktop and republish it or maybe resell it. So at this point of time, the copyright will be actually compromised. So they will not be able to actually protect their own patents, their own copyrights. That's the reason why NFT actually kicks into the whole picture. Right? So like what I mentioned earlier on, in the past, there will be a lot of these talents. They're not able to actually present themselves in the world. So if they're not able to actually step up to the world to show people their talent, so they can actually leverage on NFT marketplace to upload their copyrights, to upload their own, own files, own music, or own anything. So someone can actually be recognized by going to the NFT marketplace to purchase their art piece. And after we talk so much about NFT, I know probably some guys over here, you might not be very familiar with NFT yet, but for what we know, NFT has 5 big major challenges. Right? The first one will be public Ethereum blockchain, because the core of this NFT marketplace is that you need to have an Ethereum blockchain to host this entire environment. Right? So this is the first issues that most of the NFT marketplace owners they are actually facing right now. So in the later few slides, I will share more in depth into how we can actually target each and every of these challenges. And the second one will be more in terms of cross-border network connectivity. So just imagine today if you host an NFT marketplace platform on the web, and if you want to serve the customers globally, so it's not going to be just in Singapore, for instance. So it could be in China, Australia, US, all around the world. And at the point of time, you need to ensure that, this marketplace, this web interface that's exposed to the internet is, there's no issue with the latency, there's no issue with the packet loss. Okay. And then we move on to building a very robust, reliable, and secure environment. Because today, whether if you are building NFT marketplace platform, I'm pretty sure that you need your environment to be protected by all the security solutions that we have in Alibaba Cloud. And the fourth one will be more in terms of high traffic database. Later on, I will share with you in OpenSea. OpenSea is actually one of the number one NFT market leaders. Okay, so high traffic database is because when more users try to, concurrent users try to access your websites, and then you might be facing a lot of read-write on the database. So how we can actually offload all this bottleneck? How can we offload this very heavy load when it comes to peak hour, just like Double 11, where we use PolarDB to actually reduce the offload the heavy loads. And last but not least is actually the high content delivery and search requests. Because when you do a lot of search, on the website itself, there might be cases that you might be facing a very long duration of doing the search indexing. So that is the part that we have solution to actually tackle against this thing. So if you look at this right bottom here, I actually pasted this OpenSea marketplace. So last month, Checkpoint actually spotted that OpenSea marketplace, there is some bugs, there's some malicious loopholes that someone can actually hack into the marketplace to steal their digital wallet funds. So this is actually something that's real because they did not really put a lot of emphasis in the security solution. So some of this, I'll go through the solution that we can actually issue to tackle against every single challenges. But some of this, solution, I think most of guys are already aware. So I will just skip for a few. So the first one will be Alibaba Cloud BaaS, which is a blockchain as a service. So I think most of you guys here would have known that Alibaba Cloud blockchain as a service is one of the top in terms of Gartner. We have more, DLT framework. We have more features, functions, and the flexibility if we compare to our competitors like, AWS, Azure, or even Google. But what's more important is that apart from the things that we know from blockchain as a service that we provide Fabric, we provide any blockchain or even Ethereum Codrum that does all the consortium. But there's something that is coming out, at the end of this year. We're going to actually do a soft launch on public Ethereum. So this public Ethereum, I will explain more in depth later on. So if you can see here, I actually have this ERC721 and ERC1155. So if you guys are very familiar in blockchain, especially, blockchain has this smart contract thing. So this smart contract, if you need to set up this Ethereum blockchain, you're going to take a very long time to get familiarized with the language, because in blockchain, the language might be different. And second of all, if you need to build the smart contract, such as ERC721 or ERC1155, it will be very, very long because you will be facing a lot of code challenges. So, and then on top of that, what does Alibaba BaaS public Ethereum do is that we actually package or we bundle this smart contract into the platform to offer a SaaS model to our customers. So if they want to actually, they want to host an NFT marketplace, they do not need to host a Linux server or any Windows server and build from scratch in terms of the smart contract. They can just leverage on our platform as a service or SaaS, so everything will be automated. And not only just about that, we can also customize with other top players of NFT marketplace. So some of it will be like OpenSeas, Wearables, Philips, Foundation. So these are actually some of the top leaders in NFT marketplace that they have been in the market for a couple of years already. And then not only that, we also do some form of white label for customers if they don't want their portal to look to have their own company logo, for instance. And in some cases, there might be some cases that new startup of NFT marketplace creators, they're not familiar with Ethereum blockchain language or even smart contract. We do have approved partners that will be able to help them to set up, customize, integrate for end to end. So everything will be bundled together. And if you need any support, they can also look from Alibaba Cloud as well. And then just now earlier on, I talked about smart contract, ERC721 and ERC1155. For those who do not know, actually smart contract ERC721 is the definition of this is actually a standard protocol. So in order for you to build an NFT marketplace, you have to use Ethereum blockchain that meets these two standard protocol. If you're not using 721 or 155 or 20, basically you're not legit. You'll not be able to mint this up piece on the NFT marketplace. So 721 is more likely to be something like you can actually mint one NFT token to one art piece. But 1155 is a bit different. So 1155 allows you to mint one NFT token to multiple art pieces. So in the gaming industry, there's actually a lot of gaming companies right now that are actually using this ERC 1155. Just for instance, if you play any games, MMORPG, right, there will be a lot of avatars, helmets, costume, and etc. So they actually, they buy this 1155 for one NFT token to multiple avatars instead of using multiple 721 to represent multiple avatars. So this will be the entire, overview of how the NFT solution diagram looks like. So today, if OpenSeas is one of our customers, for instance, so they'll be able to leverage on our Ethereum blockchain. They're bundled with all the smart contracts. So customers will not need to actually build their own 721 or even 1155 because it's going to be very time consuming, right? And then after they have onboarded to us, and they can just do all the minting, auction, and trade, etc. on the marketplace. And in the next few slides, maybe later on, I will share with you a quick demo of OpenSeas, how we actually mint an art piece in the NFT marketplace. And that will be more in terms of how we can actually help customers, especially for startup or even existing customers who are actually on Ethereum blockchain. Just for information, if customers is actually running Ethereum blockchain on their own on-premise Ethereum Linux, they can actually migrate to us so long the underlying infrastructures is running on Ethereum blockchain. And the second thing will be more in terms of how we can actually maximize the NFT platform by decoupling, the applications and the OS. And some of this, I think probably you have seen it before. I'll skip this. So I think, but just to emphasize a quick one is that I think NFT marketplace is going to be something that more and more users or more and more owners that are going to build this. And eventually, you cannot be putting this in a normal 3-tier architecture. So most likely, in order for you to maximize the NFT marketplace, we will actually strongly recommend the users or the customers or the owners to actually put this into the container solution with a combination of, some of the network solutions that we have. For instance, Global Accelerator and even the CEN that we have. I think, by putting the system and the network solution together, we'll be able to help customers to speed up the performance, especially if there's any DevOps. For instance, the DevOps might not be sitting in Singapore, especially if let's say the production data is sitting in Singapore and the DevOps is actually sitting outside of Singapore. So not only just about helping the daily DevOps to speed up the operations, but also customers from all around the world trying to access your NFT marketplace website. So I think these are quite straightforward. I'll just skip, but more emphasis on the important part. And PolarDB, I guess, I think why I actually put PolarDB instead of the traditional, RDS, MySQL, RDS, MS SQL is because I think for this kind of NFT marketplace, eventually more and more users is going to actually access. For instance, OpenSea, last month when I actually accessed the websites, they have about 21 million of users trying to access, doing all the tradings and etc. So by putting database such as PolarDB, we actually speed up the performance and reduce, if there's any need to actually scale up the instances, the read-only nodes, within a peak period, it can be done very quickly with not much of the latency and packet loss. And the fourth one, I think I just want to do a very quick one because I think most of these products and solutions, some of these you have already known already, but maybe I want to emphasize in terms of this Elasticsearch. So why Elasticsearch is very important for NFT marketplace? Because, when you upload all the file, all the art piece, any kind of things on the websites, there'll be more and more items, and customers, when you do the search, the indexing can be quite slow. So by putting Elasticsearch onto the NFT marketplace platform, customers will not have any bad user experience. And not only just about, Elasticsearch, I think image search is something that we can actually implement to NFT marketplace to kind of like, let's say if I want to buy some art piece by the name of cup or paper or anything, or maybe a bag. So you can just snapshot the bag and put it into the marketplace, and the entire environment will be able to search for you what exactly you're looking for. So customers will not need to actually scroll down or go to another pages to find the item that they wanted to look at. So the last one will be more in terms of the security environment, robust, reliable, and resilient environment. So I think I will pretty much skip this, but I want to put some emphasis on content moderation as well. One thing that we actually encountered from one of the customers currently, they're actually using content moderation. Why? Because they realize that somebody is trying to upload some images that's not necessary. They should not be actually put it on the website, on the marketplace, because the photo could be something that is nudity, violence, or some political kind of images and videos. So they actually leverage on our content moderation API to reduce this kind of inappropriate data on the website. So it will not look good, it will not look bad. If you don't use this kind of content moderation, people can just upload anything online, and this will actually spoil the reputation of the company if they are the owner of the NFT marketplace. Okay, and the next thing will be decision engine. So decision engine will be tying very close with image search. So why? Because I think image search, all of us here know that when you snap a picture, you'll be able to find the product very quickly, not an issue. But there's one customer that's actually using image search and decision engine together to find out who is actually trying to upload the same image on the blockchain. So just imagine today, if I'm the creator, I actually create one art piece and I put it to NFT marketplace. So this art piece A will be actually stored into the blockchain, and there will be an assistant into this environment. If customer B try to take a snapshot of my photo and put it into the NFT marketplace, decision engine will be able to trace. Okay, so this is a repeated image. They will be able to drop or blacklist or even reject the customer B from trying to do some fraud or some malicious or suspicious activities. Okay, so I think there's really a lot of solutions in terms of how we can actually challenge against all these 5 major issues, like what I mentioned earlier on. But I want to actually put this into 2 high-level slides. First of all, this slide will be more in terms of how we can actually maximize the performance of network, system, and also database. But of course, the main thing that today what I want to share with you is more in terms of the NFT marketplace on Ethereum blockchain, which is going to soft launch next month. If customers have already hosted their Ethereum blockchain on-premise Linux, or maybe even on cloud Linux, they can actually leverage on our best Ethereum blockchain by migrating from one to another with not much of an issue. And of course, we coupled with network solution. We also coupled with database solution to ensure that this is more in terms of how we can maximize a network system as well as database. But on the other side, we also put in consideration of how we can actually further improve the customer's experience and also reduce any fraud or maybe malicious activities. So one thing that I mentioned earlier is Elasticsearch that can actually speed up the performance for indexing for any NFT content. But not only that, we can also do some image recognition on those repeated NFT art piece. If this art piece is being repeated, then we will use decision making to blacklist or to drop this suspicious person. And on the other hand, we can also do some decision process to ensure that this image is not is legit, something that shouldn't be shown on the website. So after we put all these solutions, the network, the database, the system, and every single thing in the picture, I think the most important part is to do some analysis of NFT content, right? To do some big data analysis. So the creator of this NFT marketplace, they will be able to plan ahead, 2 years down the road or 5 years down the road, how should we actually plan the business based on the data that we have collected. After all, I spoke so much about NFT marketplace. Maybe I share with you, this is a website that I'm showing to you. It's called OpenSea and also Rarible. So OpenSea and Rarible, they are the top NFT marketplace leader They have been running for many years already. And if you look at this, right now I'm actually at OpenSea. If I try to do an explore, and you realize that currently at the present stage, there's about 24 million of art piece in the marketplace. So just imagine this kind of content can be anything. It can be file, it can be GIF, video, photos, every single thing. And last month when I actually went to this website, it's about 21 million. So just imagine every month the increase rate is about 2 to 3 million for OpenSeas. So definitely, we'll be able to, customers, if you do not implement search engine, if they do not implement image search, then they might be facing some issues, coming from the customer's point of view. So let me just do a very quick, demo. Let's say I'm the creator of OpenSea, or maybe I'm the consumer, and if I want to create an item, okay, I can upload literally any kind of file, JPEG, PNG, GIF. So let me try and upload my own image. Hopefully someone will buy. Okay. So let's say this is my own image, John NFT. Okay. So when you realize that this Ethereum here, because NFT, most of the NFT marketplace creator, they will host the platform on Ethereum. So you got to actually choose Ethereum which is also part of Polygon as well. So when I create this item, I'm basically doing a minting. Okay. So right now I've already created NFT. I've minted. So I want to sell this. Let's say this is my own. I created this image, or you can put anything. All right. I want to sell this to the market. So when you click on sell, they will ask you, hey, how much Ethereum do you want to sell this? It could be 1, it could be 2. So let me just put 0.05. So assuming if I sell this image for 0.0005, that's about $2 USD if you convert to an Ethereum. Okay, and then I will do a complete listing. And while I do this, the backend process will be doing a minting process. Yeah. So you realize that this thing pop up. So MetaMask is also something that is required for NFT marketplace. So today, if you are an owner of marketplace, you also need to build an wallet, an e-wallet. So the e-wallet could be anything. It could be MetaMask or any third-party wallet that that has a unique hash code. So this hash code will belong to me, just myself. Nobody else will have this hash code for the e-wallet. So I'll do a sign. I'll sign this wallet and say that, hey, I would like to put this on the marketplace and sell it for 0.005. Right? So once you're done, you need to do another round of signing. Then you will see that, hey, you have listed this image into the NFT marketplace of OpenSea. So when someone try to search your image or your name, the subtitles, they will be able to see, hey, I can buy this. So let me try and search. Let me try and switch this account to account 2. So you realize that when you have your own e-wallet, you can actually add an extension to your Google Chrome, for instance. So I can create multiple accounts for my e-wallet. So let's say I'm going to do it on account 2. So because account 1 is the creator, so I go to account 2 and I would like to buy this image, right? So let's say I want to buy this, okay? I want to buy this. So I'm the buyer, so I will do a confirm checkout. So you realize that, when I want to buy this, hold on, I think there's some technical issues. Oh, hold on, because I got no money in my MetaMask for account 2. So technically, I should be creating the art piece in account 2 first. So let me just do another round of creation. So I'll create this, okay, using account 2. So this is John NFT 2. And then I will use Polygon and create. Okay, so now in account 2, I would like to sell this for maybe 0.005 Ethereum and do the complete listing. Okay, so I'll sign in my e-wallet and sell it. Okay, so now I switch back to e-wallet account 1. Okay, and I do a purchase. Okay, so you confirm checkout. Now you realize that I'm not able to purchase this this art piece, even though I have a few Ethereum that's in my wallet. Because when you talk about Ethereum, I think I'm not too sure if anyone know. When you talk about Ethereum, you got to actually pay for the gas fee. So sometimes the gas fee could be more costly than your art piece. You just imagine the gas fee is already 0.02 ETH, but your art piece is only costing about 0.005. So sometimes customers, when they upload the image on the marketplace, they will usually put 1 ETH or 0.5 ETH, something that is more than the gas fee itself. So at this point of time, I will not be able to buy. And every 30 seconds, you will realize that the gas fee is always changing, because that depends on the demand rate in the gas fee environment. Okay, so if I cannot purchase this, usually I'll just proceed with reject, unless I buy more Ethereum via third-party platform. Okay. So I think that's a very quick demo for NFT platform. Today, I think my sharing will be until here. Thanks.